So hi, hello. This is our trial episode for our podcast, I guess.
Hi, I'm sending you a thread I saw.
Okay,
Okay, let's tell everyone about what we are doing, what it is we are doing here.
okay. Do you want to go or should I go?
Well, I can go. Hi everyone, this is Big Show,
And
and
this
I'm
is
here with
Pearl.
Pearl, and we've decided to move our bookish conversation from our WhatsApp to a podcast because we talk about books almost every other day,
Yep.
and we would like to share it with you all,
Hmm.
to share the books we love, the arts we get, the books we are reading, and to talk about some bookish drama because there's always drama
There's
every other
always
business
drama.
day. So welcome to the Pearl and Honey podcast. This is our first episode.
Yep.
Our second episode. Should
Well,
we call this
technically
our second episode? Our first?
it's our
It's
first
us.
episode. It was just the both of us, but it's our
Yes.
official second episode because the first one is the interview with our Alexander.
True, true, true. Yes, we can't wait for you guys to find out about our author series.
I know. We're so
Um,
excited
the
about
first,
that.
yes, the first one was so great and
Hmm.
was so much fun.
Hmm.
And by the time this episode dropped, you would have already listened or watched,
Yeah.
depending on where you are, what platform you are using, or read
Yep. All
about
right.
our first
Yep.
about our first
And if
author
you
series.
haven't listened to our Alexander episode or watched it by the time you're listening to this one, you need to go back and listen to that one because it was
Yes,
really fun.
yes.
So,
And
where do we want to
also,
start?
hmm,
No, go ahead.
um, I was going to say that if they have any authors they would like us to reach out to or speak to,
Hmm.
they could always DM us or comment on the episode with the author. Let
Also,
us
that,
know.
yeah, you can leave a comment on YouTube. You can send us a DM on Instagram at Pearl and Honey Book. You can comment on our Substack article, whichever. There are many ways to reach us.
Yes. Where do we want to start from? Because
Oh my God.
um, should we start? Okay, I just finished a book that I really like. That you read the arc of the book, and that's why I
Yes.
added it to my TBR.
Hmm.
Um, and I just finished reading it last night, late last night. I
Hmm.
haven't written my Goodreads review yet
Yeah.
because I've been busy with other things, but I will do it today.
Okay.
um, we can talk about that one because you already arc read it, and now I just finished reading it.
Yeah,
And we go from there. And I know that you have two acts you're reading right now, so
I
you can tell
do.
us all about the act as well. So
Okay.
where do
Um, let's start with the book you just finished, Out of Her League by Ava Rani.
yes,
What did you think of it? Did you enjoy it?
I I enjoyed it. Well,
Mm-hmm.
first in the beginning, I was like, "Ah, I don't know if I'll say like it had a slow start. Like,
Mm-hmm.
no, it wasn't like a slow start because we meet the FMC, who is a surgeon,
Yeah.
who's doing our residency, right?
Yeah.
Um, at work. So it's not that slow, but we meet her character. And before they start telling us about her love life and everything, we are seeing her as like how she's at work,
Mm-hmm.
her ambition, all the
Mm-hmm.
things she thinks about
Mm-hmm.
until I don't want to give spoilers, until she finds out something about her ex.
Yeah.
And throughout her thought process,
Hmm.
Every time she was thinking about something, I was so upset. Ah, I was so I don't know why she was upset. Like I understand that ambitious women, surgeon, especially if you're in the medical field, it is
Hmm.
tough. Especially if you're someone from type of family. If you mention the type of family she's from, is that a spoiler?
No, she's from like a serious medical family. Like her parents are
Yes,
medical legends. Like
yes.
she's like
So
an Ellis Gray. She's like a Meredith
yes,
Grey with like a
yes, but
legendary parent.
Ellis Grace are dad.
Yes, yes.
So that so like every time she was talking about like what she was working towards, the fellowship she wanted to get,
Hmm.
and talking about her life and like how she was also a little bit anxious that
Yeah.
her best friend's wedding was going to change their relationship.
Hmm.
So some of that, like in my notes when I was highlighting things, I'm like, Issa, please, please just chill. Like I'm an overthinker, but
Yeah.
Isabel's overthinking skills, I guess because she's a brilliant surgeon, her overthinking skills, the way she just jumps and just puts
She goes from
undue
0 to
pressure on herself,
100 really quickly.
0 to 1,000 really quickly. So at first, I wasn't sure how I felt about her character, and
Hmm.
most books I read, even if the FMC is annoying, I like them. So I
Hmm.
didn't like her immediately, and I feel bad for saying I didn't like her immediately
No, that
because
happens.
women supporting women.
No, like I liked her because I remembered her from when I read The Air, which is book
Hmm.
2 of the biotech series, and I really liked her character, which is why I wanted to read the arc so much. So I understood the like she was always planning for like worst case scenario, and I kind of
Yeah.
understand that feeling. So it was like I had to remind myself like, okay, I get that she's anxious, and like I was trying not to be
Hmm.
anxious with her. But yeah, no,
Hmm.
I understand what you meant. Yeah.
Because
But like,
at
I mean,
first,
she did have reasons to be anxious, to be
she
honest.
had reasons to be anxious, but
Yeah.
I think that in wanting to be separate from her dad's legacy, in wanting to create
Yeah.
her own legacy, in wanting
Yeah.
to do all of that,
Hmm.
she had become so tense. She wasn't
Yeah.
enjoying life.
Yeah.
She wasn't enjoying, apart from celebrating with her best friend.
Yeah.
I don't think there was any other thing she was doing apart from worrying. Apart from her, she had this little notebook, or was it a journal, where she was writing
Yeah.
all the cases she did,
Hmm.
um, the serious cases, the one she had. I think they were color coded according to something.
Yeah.
No spoilers. And everything about her was just what she wanted to achieve. And I understand that being ambitious, wanting to achieve things, and thinking that a relationship is going to distract you from
Yeah.
your
And it was
goal.
also like, I think the trauma from being with her ex and like
Hmm.
when she was with her ex, she kept getting this feeling like being with him felt like she needed to make herself smaller. And like she had
Hmm.
worked her whole life to not do that and to get out of the shadow of a man. And then like finding
Hmm.
herself in a long-term relationship where I think again the biggest bone of contention between them was her ambition. Like he didn't know what to do with it. He wanted like someone that would be a socialite wife. And she's like, I'm trying to be a medical badass. Like ambition wise, it kind of
No.
reminded me of Christina.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yeah, like it was like if Christina had like a parent who was like a legendary surgeon and she was also trying to
Hmm.
carve like if you don't know who Christina is, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why you haven't watched Grey's Anatomy
Christina
yet.
Yang from Grey's
Yeah.
Anatomy.
But like of course we can't talk
But
about medicine without talking about Grey's Anatomy. But
I mean,
yeah, so I think all of that like stress was just like it was like the biggest thing in her life was that stress of she
yes, and
can't
it was
like
just
relax.
too much.
Yeah,
Yes, it
it was
was
a
so
lot.
much stress. And then about her ex, right? Even though I don't like I will never support her ex. But
Hmm.
he wasn't like he wasn't stopping her from chasing her dreams, but he just wanted her. Eventually, we see the kind of person he is when he talks about his current partner
Yeah.
when they have that meeting, which kind of um shows what you are saying. But
Hmm.
before that part, I got that he wanted her to think about them in
Yeah.
her ambition. It didn't
Yeah.
seem like someone that didn't want her to have ambition because he was also ambitious and
No,
they had similar backgrounds. Like they both wanted
they had like family
to
legacies and things.
yes,
Yeah.
they both wanted to like be something,
Yeah.
achieve great things.
No,
But
yeah, for
he
sure.
wanted her to, he mentioned somewhere else that she could go to that had
Yeah.
a good program.
But it
So
wasn't as good
was
as the
it really
program
that,
that she
or was
wanted
it
to
really
go
that?
to.
Yes, but
Like
was
it
it
would
really
have
that?
been, it was kind of like what happened with her parents. Like her mom
Like
is
what her
still
mom?
a
Okay, okay.
surgeon, but her mom had
Mm-hmm.
to take a step back because there was kind of only room for her dad's ambition in their relationship. Like he wasn't asking her to give up her career. Like I'm talking about Issa and her
Yes,
ex now, but he was
yes,
by wanting her to go to a different school and wanting her to move to a different city. And it's like that's not what she wanted. And like
yeah, I
that
get.
being a thing with them, like she didn't want that. She wanted something else
And then why were they always breaking up and coming back? Because I
because
hated that part.
that's part of the problem. Like they couldn't get their shit together. But also the reason was because like he didn't want to give up what he wanted. So he went after
Mm-hmm.
the things that he wanted. She also didn't want to
Mm-hmm.
give up what she wanted. So she went after what she wanted. I think where it became an issue was that
They
he
both
wanted
they
her
both went they both went after what they wanted, but he
exactly
wanted her to
to
compromise
to
while he
compromise
didn't
why
want
he
to
didn't
compromise.
compromise. Yes.
Yes,
And
yes.
like she did not want that. And like I really love that she stood her ground. Like it was difficult, but like he wasn't a bad guy, but like women always fall into that trap where we're the ones that are having to give up things. We're giving up our
Mm-hmm.
careers, we're giving up our ambition. Even if we don't give them up entirely, we're still like
Mm-hmm.
expected to kind of, okay, fine. How can I fit my ambition into the life that you see for yourself? It's kind of like,
Mm-hmm.
have you finished watching Off Campus?
No, I haven't yet.
Wait, what episode are
I
you
stopped
in?
at I stopped at episode 2, but I
Oh,
will finish it.
okay. I was
I
gonna
have too
tell you
many books to
something, but I
read.
think it's a
No
spoiler, so I
spoiler.
can't tell you. But
Is
like
it
one of the
is it
characters,
is it about the girl's ambition? Like, okay, I'm going after the. She wanted to go after one
no, this is about
competition so
Ali,
that she could. Okay,
her
okay,
best friend, who like season two is about
okay,
Ali, but this is about
okay,
Ali. Like
okay,
she's dating someone right now. They kind of go through something similar in a
okay, okay.
way. Yeah. So it's like
Right now, the only thing I know that they have is that he doesn't want to try new things in their sex life, and
yes,
she met that other guy at the party with the JLo dress.
we
How
the
will you
JLo
leave your
dress.
girlfriend in the JLo dress for
I
that long?
know.
It doesn't
Like
make she was you were
you
supposed to.
know.
Oh,
When I saw them, when I
anyway,
watched that scene, like the moment I saw both
like
of them, I
God a
was like, "Oh
stupid
my
girl.
God, it's JLo and Ben Affleck."
Yes, and when he forgot and went back, and it took God knows how long to
I
get his
know.
Ben Affleck hat, or what did he go and get? When
Yeah, his
he
Dunkin'
when at
Donuts
that
hat.
part, yes, and he went long enough
Hmm.
for her to be on the dance floor, for there to be a song change, for someone to dance with her, for her to leave the dance floor. That's how
Yep.
long he went. He's not serious. So from that point, I said that they need to break up. I'm sorry, oh. I don't know what's about to happen, but that's my own. They need to break up.
And
Anyway,
you know what? You're not wrong. You're still not wrong. Like again, it's not because he's a bad guy. He just wasn't the right guy for her. And
yes,
it just,
and
they
that
had been
part,
together for so long that like it's
yes,
hard when you've been with someone for that long and then to realize that, oh wait, maybe we don't want the same life after all.
yes. And that I also watched the part where she was, were they looking at the Kama Sutra? What were they looking at to find out different sex
Yeah,
positions
I think
or
they were looking like
something?
a sex calendar position
It was a
something.
calendar.
Yeah.
It was a calendar, and it was like, why? Why are you not happy? And she was trying to like, we always do the same thing. I was already thinking, this guy, are they going to make it? Because like, your father can tell you that you should spice things up and should try different things, and then he made it a whole thing, and then he now grudgingly said, okay, let me look at the calendar. And I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if they were going to try anything, and then the party, he left her image. He
Yeah.
left her for more than 1 minute. How far away did they park? How
I
far was
know.
this car?
And it's like
I was just
also,
like,
who wants to be with someone forever when and have a boring sex life? Like,
true. I
no.
mean, sometimes it gets tedious and you want to try new things. And
And
why
it's
do
like
people?
they're still so young, like they're in college and they're
Yeah,
already having boring sex.
boring sex. So by the time they are 50,
Like
what type of sex will they be
exactly.
having?
50 is even long. Like what
Um,
happens if like they get married and they have kids and they're busy with like adulting? They just will
mm-hmm,
be scheduling sex for like 15 minutes a week or something. Oh my God, that
mm-hmm.
sounds horrible.
I was like, so from that part and the
Yeah,
party part, I was like, I need them to break up. Anyway, what were we talking about? Out of her league.
out of her league. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, it is,
Yes. Okay. So
yeah.
anyway, so and then I started understanding her and not.
Hmm.
I think I think I was getting impatient with her, and I didn't. Eventually, I was like, oh, I shouldn't. Like, I should understand what she's saying in terms
Hmm.
of being ambitious, in terms of when you want to do something
Hmm.
and you are focused on that thing,
Hmm.
and on even though I've not like gone through that type of dynamic with
Yeah.
a partner, with trying to compromise and all of that.
Hmm.
In that sense, eventually when I said, okay, let me be patient with this character, I started understanding that even though her 0 to 100 was
Hmm.
still ingrained in her. You see, in the epilogue with her god kids was so funny when
I
she was
know.
it was so funny. I said this babe 2
She's
years
an
later,
anxious
yes.
baby.
Never, yes. And
But
I
like
kind of
Austin
I
was really
kind
calming for her.
oh my god. Let's talk about Austin.
Yeah.
Ah, I'm writing my review in my head. Like Austin, in the past week I've been reading Mafia, romance is different. But it's been a bit where I've read a, um, an MMC that is that patient, like that understands immediately. Like
Hmm.
every time he's with her, he's trying
Yeah.
to understand her, even
Yeah.
if he's not directly asking her questions to put her on the spot.
Yeah.
But he takes the conversation in a way that he's getting to know more about her and he's
Hmm.
understand like he's paying attention to
Yeah.
every detail about her so that by the time here he realized that he had feelings for her and he wanted them to work out,
Hmm.
he already anticipated things that she might say, things that she might do, things that can spook her.
Yeah.
And like he was very intentional, he paid attention to
Hmm.
everything. I'm like, oh, Austin,
No,
Austin,
and you know,
Austin. And he
I
had his
think
own life issues.
no, he did. Like I think one of the reasons why like they worked was because like he understood the ambition that she had because he was also really ambitious,
Hmm.
but he had gone through like that part of his life and he was entering a new phase. So he
Hmm.
understood that burning
Hmm.
drive to just accomplish the thing you want to
Yes,
accomplish. And like he wasn't interested in
yes,
her like adjust. Like I feel like even if she had chosen to go a different route than she went to in the end, like they would have found a way to make it
Mm-hmm.
work. Like he wasn't interested in making her
Absolutely.
play small.
Absolutely.
And I think that's
Absolutely.
why they worked as opposed to like her
He
ex,
would have moved the foundation
like if he needed
to
to.
wherever.
Yeah.
If he needed to, he would have
Yeah.
moved the foundation.
Yeah.
Or,
So he
yes,
was
and
I
that's difference
really liked
between
him
him
for
and
her.
her ex.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like
because all her fears, this baby is already anxious. Like you can't
yeah.
meet her and not know that she's an anxious babe. And
Hmm.
so you want to add more to her stress and anxiety. You know the
Yeah.
type of family she's from. You are also from that type of family. I'm talking
Hmm.
about Blake now, the
Yeah.
ex. And then you are trying to um you are putting pressure on her. Why
Hmm.
even him too? I think going back every time to her was him trying to see if she has changed her mind
Yeah.
about the things that
Yeah.
she already made up her mind on.
Yeah.
Like going back, and then I also did not like the way he didn't. I don't. I'm trying to be
Want
careful.
to give a
I don't
spoiler?
like the way. Yes, I don't like the way he handled dating someone else. I don't like the way
Yes,
he did it.
that was very annoying. It
Yes.
was. And it's
Even
also
though they
that
were
like
not like
no, but they
their
were on and
relationship was
off.
not like, but yes, they were
Yeah.
on and off.
Like that she shouldn't have
If she
found
was
out
the
that
one
way.
that did it, if she was the one that did it, Blake would have been so upset.
Yeah.
He would have made a big deal out of it. Imagine he came back and she was with someone else and she was very serious and they were
Yeah.
planning a future.
Yeah.
And he finds out from his friend.
Yeah. And it's
Oh,
also I
no.
think the thing where like men who have always had power, like
Mm-hmm.
they just naturally assume that everyone else in their orbit is going to bend to their will, which is
Mm-hmm.
like
Mm-hmm.
I think that was part of
And
the thing
that,
with Blake is that like the kind of family he's from, the kind of high society, socialite, blah 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 family he's from, it's like that is kind of what is expected. And the women are expected to be the
yeah.
caretakers, the softer side. But you can also your ambition cannot stand alongside mine, as opposed to Austin who like grew up poor, had to
Doesn't
figure out
care.
life for
Yeah.
himself. So he respected just having drive in a way that Blake
Mhm.
didn't. So I think that kind of that like power thing kind of plays a part. Like her dad was the same way. Like what was he going to do? Have a wife that was just as like it's kind of like the way oh my god, another Grey's Anatomy reference. But when Burke wanted to get married, eventually he had to marry someone that wanted to be a homemaker. He couldn't
Yes.
marry like him and Christina wouldn't have worked long term, even though he handled it shittily, and I will always hate him for that. But they wouldn't have worked long term because Christina is as ambitious as he is, probably
Will have
even
gotten
more
a divorce.
ambitious.
Yes,
Exactly.
eventually.
Like he needed someone that was going to someone whose ambition was going to be helping him with his ambition.
Mm.
And like that's not
But
who Issa is.
then eventually when we find out more about her mom,
Yeah.
I realized that her mom is equally as like she's strong willed. She knows
Oh
what
no,
she
yeah,
wants.
absolutely. But
She went with what she wanted
yes,
eventually.
yes,
She went with what she wanted eventually. But like
yeah.
I enjoyed the book. It's
But
a
all in all, it
the,
was a good book.
the writing was great. There was
Yeah,
a lot of like really deep quotes about life, about relationships.
yeah.
Um, that I highlighted. Let me see if I can quickly find one in my highlight.
Okay. You know what I want to do? I want to check my highlights and see if we have any similar highlights.
Okay.
Let's see.
I'm trying to find the highlight as my spoiler.
I know. Wait, do I still have, okay, yeah, I still have my internet gallery. Oh no, I'm not allowed to download it anymore.
Okay, so I found one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to say what part of the book is. You will know because you read the book.
Yeah.
For people who haven't read it yet. So It's Austin that says this, like, no man is ever competing against some other guy for you. I'm competing with the life you are building for yourself because unless I can add to it, I don't deserve to be part of it.
Oh my God, that's one of my favorite quotes. I have that highlighted. I love it because I'm like, yes, exactly. I have that highlighted. I really, really,
China
really love that
boyfriend
part. I know.
really, really, really like, no,
Yeah.
I
I think
like
I
it.
even added that quote to my review.
Okay.
Yeah. It's such a good quote. I really, really, really liked it. Yeah, that's a great one.
So, I will, after we finish this conversation, I will write my review.
Okay.
Oh, well, yeah, I like it. I like the banter. I like the chemistry. I
Yeah.
like, and then they had like, there was humor as well.
Hmm.
I like how Ava Rani, like, I like her book.
I
I love
know,
her.
me too.
All
Like
the
my
books I've
first book
read.
of hers was Despair. I don't even, I think I found it on Threads and I wanted to read it immediately. And as soon as I read it, I had to read the entire series. By the time I read Despair, only
Yes.
Air had come out. So I read both of them like back to back. And then
Yeah,
I
and
had to
then you
wait.
told me that,
Yeah.
and you
For
told
the
me that I
Charmer.
had to read them.
Yes.
Yes.
Like, and then
Yeah.
so when I saw that Issa was getting the book, I was so excited. And I loved seeing like one of my favorite like interconnected standalone things is seeing like all the other couples. So like seeing oh my gosh, what's the name of the characters from Despair? Henry's sister
Mm-hmm.
and his best friend. They were the ones in the first book and like how she like seeing what was happening in their life, seeing Henry and Selena getting married, seeing Xander when they were playing football together. Like I really, really liked it. Like seeing what was
Yeah.
happening in the lives of all the other couples. I really, really love that. So for me, I'm in Arkland. I've been in Arkland all year. Me, Pearl.
How
I've
is that
been.
going?
You know what's crazy? It's going
Pearl
really
has
well.
so many apps.
I have
And I'm
40
always asking her, so we're supposed to finish that spreadsheet. One day I will finish
days.
working on
I
our
have
spreadsheet.
40 arcs to read this year so far. And I've done well because I'm reading them in the order that they're coming out. So I've read
Mm-hmm.
like about 21. No, I've read 22 and I have 18 to go. I'm currently reading two at the same time, which are both romanticities. One is a white shoes romanticy. One is a friends to lovers romanticy, which honestly, I'm not really a fan of friends to lovers. It's one of my most despised tropes, but I'm really enjoying this book.
Oh, okay.
I am enjoying it so much. But my only problem with these two books is that I'm currently reading two books that are ending in cliffhangers. And like, you know how I
Oh, I
feel
wish
about
you all the
cliffhanger.
best and all the strength. Yes, I know how you feel because I recommend books and you wait to read them until they're all
And
complete.
like, let me tell you, I'm too anxious for cliffhangers. Like, they stay in like, do you remember after I read my dark fairy tale by
Oh,
Giana
oh my
Darling
God.
in
And
April,
then you
and
asked
I
me to
didn't know
read
it
it
was
so
a
that we could.
cliffhanger.
And then what did you do when you
I made
realized it
you
was a
read it
after?
so we could
And
suffer
suffer
together.
together with you.
Oh my God, I could not
Did
believe
you
because I
even tell me? Did you tell me before I finished
no,
it?
I didn't. I waited for you to feel the pain
Ladies
of
and
I was
gentlemen, oh, ladies and gentlemen. So,
because like I didn't realize it was a cliffhanger. And then when I got to the end and I was like, wait,
when you
why is
realized
that the
it
last
was a
page?
when you realized it was a cliffhanger and you
Yeah.
recommended it, why didn't you tell me it was a cliffhanger? Have I ever done that to you?
No. I think I was in shock for like 3 months. No, I read it in April and then my Dark Ever After came out in October. So from April to
Yes.
October, I was just so stressed, but I was so lucky that I got an arc for it, which it was amazing. I loved both books, it was an amazing duet. But I usually avoid cliffhangers, and now I found myself reading two books that are both ending in cliffhangers.
Do you know how long each book is going to be, or the author hasn't said it yet?
So I'm reading. They're both like the first book in a series for each book I'm
Okay,
reading, and it's like I don't know
okay.
how long this series is going to be. I don't know when they're going to come out with book two. I have no idea. I'm just like raw dogging it, babe. That's really what
Do you
I'm
know
doing.
what I'm excited about? I'm excited that the Wolf Queen Chronicles
Hmm.
um series is ending. I'm
Hmm.
excited and I'm sad because I'm not ready to let go. But
I
I'm excited because
know.
now you can finally
I can finally read
read
it.
everything, no
Yeah.
excuses. And
No, I can read
also,
it.
of Moths and Stone, the
Yeah.
final book about that couple is also
Hmm.
coming out of Dusk and Daybreak.
Yep.
So those are two complete series
Hmm.
waiting for you
And you know what?
in the
I'm
midst
looking
of your
forward to
one
reading
million
them
and
because I
one
arc.
in the midst of your 1 million and one act. And talking about acts, you know the whole conversation authors have been asking about, I've been having about acts on
Hmm.
threads about. It seems like people just, I don't, wait, hold on. It seems that I sent you something. It seems
Wait,
like people just, wait, let me see. Yes, yes, yes. That one
did you see my message? I
I
just
sent
texted
you.
you.
Okay.
Okay, so when we come back, we're going to get
Yeah.
into like arc talk. So
Yeah.
don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in a second.
This is the Happily Ever After Place, a romance podcast brought to you by the Pearl and Honey Book Club. Here we talk about all things romance, romance books, romance authors, the books we love, and all the bookish drama. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
We're
And we're
back.
back. So we're going to talk
Well,
arcs now,
yes.
right?
And our case study is going to be Pearl with the 40 something million acts this year. So what started, I can't find the original thread that started the whole thing, but there have been 1 million and one other threads. But I know that, and help me if I forget something. I know that the issue is that authors were talking about the marketing and business cost of arcs
Mm-hmm.
and why they need to. Okay, so the whole thing is giving out acts is part of marketing, but it costs
Mm-hmm.
money for
Mm-hmm.
those acts to be available.
Yeah.
And by giving out those acts, they're expecting that they have high pre-orders and
Mm-hmm.
higher sales of those pre-orders. So then a lot of people pre-order and cancel their pre-orders.
Mm-hmm.
So some authors were saying how they get a certain amount of pre-orders and
Mm-hmm.
eventually they don't get all of that in sales. But
Mm-hmm.
this doesn't mean they still won't sell more. But from a marketing and publishing perspective, it might not be, it may no longer be a great business decision
Yeah.
for providing so many acts. So some authors were saying they were going to reduce the number of acts, or some saying they're
Mm-hmm.
not sure they'll give acts, some saying they will make it, all sorts of things. And some people were saying, oh, like readers are always requesting for so many acts, and it's like they're just getting them so they can read free books. Well, did you sign up for this 40 acts just because you wanted to read 40 free books?
No. So,
Okay.
as you know, because we're normal people and not crazy people, we research the books that we request or we add to our Goodreads
Yes.
TBR before we add them to our TBR. So when I'm requesting for ARCs, I do a few things. Is this the kind of book that I
Mm-hmm.
like to read? It can
Mm-hmm.
be like romance. I don't request a lot of romantasy unless like the description of the book really grabs me because I don't read a lot of romantasy. I mean, I do read them like, but I just I'm not like it's not like my biggest thing. I'm more of a romance, dark romance type person, but I do read romantasy. So when I see like the synopsis or the blurb or whatever, and it's a kind of thing I'm into, then I'll request for it. Like this is on NetGalley, or I'll apply for it if I'm seeing a link on Threads. One, two, if it's an author that I've read a lot of their books and I really like their writing and I've really loved their books in the past, I'll
Mm-hmm.
request for it. Three, if I look at my ARC schedule, because I do keep a thing on my notes app that shows me the ARCs I've been approved for or the ARCs I've
Mm-hmm.
received and what dates they're being published. And I find that, okay, I can read it, like, because I have the time to read it in addition to my other life responsibilities, then I will apply for it. I've never just like, I don't
Yeah.
just apply for ARCs willy-nilly. Like, because one, I will just feel so guilty if I get an arc and I'm not able to finish. Like I have stayed up like till 3 a.m. to read a book because I needed to finish the arc. And I'm only going
Yeah.
to commit to doing that if it's a book I really want to read. And like I
Mhm.
enjoy, especially when it's an indie author, I really enjoy like supporting indie authors. I find it like I just
Mhm.
find so much joy in it. Like it's one of our things. Like we want to discover
Yes,
new
yes.
authors. We want to experience like
Yeah.
authors that maybe we've never like there's some authors that I've read their books and the arc was the first time I ever read them. But it was like
Yeah,
Alexander, for
yes,
example, and like a bunch
yes.
of
I was
other
going to say
authors.
that, yes, for the Wolf Queen Chronicles, BLUs,
Yeah.
I just applied for the ARC,
Yeah.
and I think unlike you, I applied to more romantasy ARCs.
Hmm. Hmm.
Well, before I joined NetGalley, now it's balanced with contemporary and dark romance.
Yeah.
I, yeah, dark romance, but I don't somehow. I always apply for romantics, even if it's the first book. And I fell in love with the books. I fell in love with the author. The author's street team.
Hmm.
I'm in two street teams that are joined
Hmm.
because I applied for the arc
Hmm.
and I loved the books.
Yeah.
The Magicless Mage series and of Moth and Stone
Hmm.
are one of the best books I read last year.
Yeah.
They
I
are
know you're
so
really
good.
obsessed with
And
them.
those Yes, and the authors are so underrated.
Yeah.
But I'm glad that like threads and arts and street teams are helping indie authors
Hmm.
kind of gain traction. I know it's not
Yeah.
easy. I know they put in a lot of effort.
Yeah.
And I think like the amount of time it takes to read a book
Hmm.
and review the book
Hmm.
and hype the book.
Hmm.
If you're not going to do that, then why are you reading it? Like, are
I
you so you're
know.
just I don't. It doesn't make sense to me that someone is just reading it just to get free books.
Yeah.
One, when there are libraries, when there's Kindle, you don't even need a Kindle. Like I read, uh, we are ebook readers and
Yeah.
we use Kindle app,
Yeah.
and I use an iPad,
Yeah.
so you don't need to have
Like an
a
actual
Kindle,
Kindle device.
an actual Kindle device to
Yeah.
read Kindle. And there's
Yeah.
so many there's Kobo, there's different things, there are
There's
different
Apple
ways.
Books, which I'm an Apple book girly.
And which day did you get like 20?
Like
What
free
day was it
books
that you got
on
free
Apple.
books on
Yeah.
Apple? Because Apple does that like for a
Yeah.
lot of indie authors.
Yeah.
For a- So there are so many ways to get free books. There's Stuff Your Kindle Day
Yeah.
where people can get free books to read. If
Hmm.
the issue is free books, Stuff Your Kindle happens almost every month and you
Yeah.
can
You've
get free
told me
books.
to stop
So I
sending you
really don't
links to stuff your Kindle
yes, I don't want
because you're still reading the books you haven't finished them.
because the books on my TBR are different from my Stuff Your Kindle books that
Yeah.
are different from my art.
Hmm.
Now I don't have as much art as you, but I applied to 18 arts.
Hmm.
Is it 18? Is it 18 or 16 arcs on? I have 16 arcs,
Hmm.
16 or 15 approved acts on NetGalley, and I've read half of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I've not read the other half. And the reason why I've not read the other half is that I spaced it out.
Yeah.
My next arc is coming out on NetGalley, is coming out in September. So
Yeah.
I'm using this time to read TBR books and
Mm-hmm.
other arcs that
Mm-hmm.
are coming out that I didn't get from NetGalley that are coming out before the NetGalley books.
Yeah.
So there are different ways you can pace yourself. There are
Mm-hmm.
different ways. I think a lot of readers, I've met a lot of readers, we have met a lot of readers on threads that are just genuinely interested in hyping authors.
Yeah.
That's just we're reading these books. They share about these books. They create many people are creating bookstore accounts not
Yeah.
because they want free PR or they
Mm-hmm.
want PR boxes or they want to go to event. They are investing their own money to buy these books, to buy
Yeah.
special editions, to
Yeah.
go for the book events.
Yeah.
So I while there are some bad eggs, as with everything, I don't think like the average ARC reader is
Yeah.
doing it just to, and they can only do their best. They can only just review
Yeah.
and hope for the best and hype the author
Yeah.
the best way they can.
But it just really
And we
sucks that
just
like
hope with,
the people who use arcs as just they just want the free book and they never review them, or the people like
yeah,
Alexis, and I'm trying to remember the name of the authors that had the issue of someone who got an arc and then
yes,
created an entire
yes,
account
the
just to
blood and
put
betrayals
spoilers.
authors.
Like things like
Yes,
that are
yes,
really
that's
jarring, and like it's
bad.
like
Yes.
those people who are not there because, and I feel like people who do that are people who don't, they're not reading because they genuinely love books. They're doing it because it's popular now, I guess, to be a reader.
Yes, I
And
think
so it's like a FOMO thing.
yeah.
And it's like that's really sad because then
And
that
then
like it creates like a weird space where authors don't feel safe sharing like their work before it's released. And then
mm-hmm,
like readers are like it
yes,
just doesn't work out for anybody. When you do stuff like that is a
yes, and
really shitty thing to do.
yeah, I know there are also people that get acts and they release them for free to like
Like
they
they
pirate
pirate them.
them.
Oh my God. Like I
That
don't
is
get it. Unfortunately, yeah, there are
that's
shitty
a
people in
very
the
shitty
world.
thing to do.
Like that's really sad. But like
It's a
I
very
so when I saw authors talking about like the arc thing, like I understood their frustration, but I was also like, honestly, if a lot of arc readers just behave themselves, these probably the authors would probably
this
not be
wouldn't be happening.
frustrated. Like, because it's
Yes,
really
yes.
frustrating, like to create art and then to share it. Like it's already like very vulnerable to want to share your art. Like I create things and I know how hard it is for me to release them into the world. And then for the people that get them to then just abuse them, either by posting spoilers or
Mm-hmm.
like all those things. And it's just like, why would you do that? Like, you don't have to read this book. This is not required reading. This is not a
Crazy
textbook for
behavior.
school.
I think this is
Like, it's
it's not
actually crazy.
mathematics or geography or social science or
Yeah,
your
like no one is
literature book in
grading you on
school. Like
this. Like,
you don't
you're using your free will to apply for these books. You're using your free will
just to
and then to just be an
just to
asshole
create a
about it.
fake page
I
to
know.
share spoilers. That's actually a wicked thing to do, and just
Yeah,
it's a crazy thing to do.
it is.
Yeah, I understand. Like I understand the frustration of the authors, but it just makes me mad that crazy people are standing in the
Ruining it.
way of we that we just genuinely like
Yeah,
reading.
yeah.
We're always checking in on each other on like the arc we're reading,
Mm-hmm.
or especially then if we get the same acts, like
Mm-hmm.
we are in the same book club, we make sure that we apply separately for books that we
Yeah,
want. And there are times when we get the same acts, and there are a lot of times when we don't get the same acts.
yeah.
And when you're reading the art, you're like, oh, you need to read this book when it comes out. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
telling you, you need to read this book when it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't, it's doable to have common sense,
Yeah.
to follow the rules that come with. applying for an act and reading an act and reviewing an act
Yeah,
instead of just being a crazy person.
I know.
And then I saw another thread, the one I sent to you. I don't know
Yeah,
if you've seen it. The
I was
lady
reading it.
was saying that we have to have 80. I know that next Galley says 80% um ratio,
Mm-hmm.
right? Right now I have 50%. And I was proud of myself for getting 50% because I had 40 something percent before. And the ratio cannot, like you are saying that when we apply for acts, should we read the acts that are not yet close to release? Like, should we read them? Because that's the only way
Yeah,
your act ratio can be that high. Like, you are reading everything, regardless of when they're coming out.
yeah.
So, if you have, so right now, if you abandon your TBR now, you
Mm-hmm.
abandon your
It has been
TBRs, you
abandoned.
abandon every other thing, and well, you will abandon it. But if you didn't read all the new books that you wanted to read, and
Yeah,
you just continue reading only the acts, even the ones that are coming out in December
yeah,
and January.
yeah.
Is that what? Because I don't. How are you going to get 80%? I want to meet the people that have 80%.
I know. Like maybe there are
And is it?
people who like that's all they read, or maybe they only apply for like three arcs and then they get the three arcs and then
Uh,
they just read it. Like I don't know.
yes,
Because like so
yes.
last year, like I just find that I prefer to read books not like the day before it comes out, but like close to when it's coming. But I mean, so
Like a
when I
few
started
weeks.
my arc things like this year, the arcs I was getting this year, yeah, I was kind
Mm,
of moving fast where there's some books that are coming out in July that I've already read and I've already reviewed. But as the year was going on and I was getting more arcs, I realized that, oh, it makes more sense for me to, because again, I have other life responsibilities. So I created like a thing where I keep
mm-hmm,
track of this is the arc I'm reading and this is when it's coming out. So, and I cross it out as soon as I'm done reading it and reviewing it so that that way. So now I'm kind of more focused on if I'm ready, if I have a book that's coming out in December and I have books that are coming out in November or October or August or whatever, I'm gonna read the earlier ones first. So I'm not really as
yeah.
worried about like reaching like if somehow, yeah, if I finish all the arcs I'm supposed to read this year, especially the NetGalley ones, and maybe I haven't gotten arcs that are coming out next year. Maybe by December, my arc thing will be 80%, but it's not gonna
A
happen
hundred
now because
percent.
I have a ton of books to read, and I have books that are not
Yes.
coming out till like August, September, October. I have arcs
Yes,
up till
I have
December.
books that are not coming until March 2027.
Exactly.
And so when I saw this, and so someone else said, it's not fair. That ratio thing isn't like, I don't know if the person that the original poster is standing on authority saying that. I don't think we both know it's not true that it's
Yeah.
only those with 80%
Mm-hmm.
get books because we've gotten
Mm-hmm.
books and we don't have 80%.
Mm-hmm.
But we try to pace ourselves and
Mm-hmm.
follow the reading order. Like I wanted to start reading a book because I've read all my August arcs
Yeah.
and I wanted to continue. I mean, the Net Galley arcs. I've read all the books coming out up until August
Mm-hmm.
on Net Galley, the ones I applied for. And I wanted to continue reading it. And I'm like, I still want when I'm hyping the books when they come out, I still like want it to be fresh. If I read the September arcs now, is it not too far off? So let me read other acts I applied for
Yeah.
from Instagram or threads that are coming out in August. And
Mm-hmm.
June is just coming to an end. I mean, we have a whole month. Like a whole, I know people read a book, people read books months ahead.
Mm-hmm.
But if you are getting, like you said, maybe the trick would be to apply for only 3 acts at a time.
Yeah.
When you finish those 3 acts, and you submit your feedback, you go back and apply for another set of three.
Yeah. Because the thread you sent
And
to me just now, I saw the person say if you've applied for 16,000 arcs, and I'm like, first of all, that's a crazy person.
nobody's no,
What
I
kind
think
of person?
it has to be sarcasm. She can't be
I
serious.
really hope so. Because the thing is,
No, but she means a lot of. I don't think like you didn't apply for 40 books at once now.
No,
Nobody applies for. No, but even me, I didn't apply for like all the books at once, and I've not.
exactly.
And for example, now I haven't gotten approval for some other books that I want,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just decided not to apply again.
Mm-hmm.
That since I have some pending requests, I'm not applying again. So I've stopped applying from over a month ago.
Yeah.
But though it's difficult, because when you when you log in and you see all the books and you read all the synopsis and
Mm-hmm.
it's a new author that
Mm-hmm.
other people seem to talk about, and the book, like the um the reviews from other people, like, oh, I don't know this author, or I know this author, I would like to read her book.
Yeah.
So but then I'm just trying to to just be disciplined and not apply for any new net galley. I emphasize net galley,
Yeah.
not generally.
No,
Any
yeah.
new act
Like being
or
able
net
to pace
galley.
yourself. And I think maybe I'm sure there's a lot of people that just don't do that. And so some people are like, they have like 200 arcs and they're so overwhelmed. And I'm like, how did you get to the point where you applied for 200 arcs?
200
I
attacks.
don't know how
Wow.
that
But I
happened.
know that some people genuinely have 200 acts. But I like that a lot of people are like how you're doing.
Yeah.
Um, have a note which I want to transfer my acts and Pearl's act into a spreadsheet.
Dude,
I've
like
been saying
we
I'm
need
going
to
to
do
do
that. We really need
so
to.
that
Like
we
we need a
can both keep
system to keep
each
track.
other, yeah, keep each other accountable. I'll check yours
Yeah.
because people share about how they keep track of their acts. So I think everyone should just be respectful. Do not
Yeah.
be an idiot. Do not steal acts. Don't you like it when you open an arc and they say four
Oh my God.
Pearl acts? I
I
love it.
get the chills every time. Like it makes
Every
me
time
so
at the end of every
happy.
chapter, when they say it's like especially for
Yeah,
me,
book
I
force.
I
I'm
I,
just
I
like, oh
love
my
it.
God. It makes me feel so special. Like I remember the first time I saw it and I was like, okay, this is so nice. And then now every time I see it, I'm just like, yeah, I'm never going to not enjoy seeing that. It makes me really happy
Yeah,
every single
I
time. So
know.
like what you were saying, you
Don't
were right.
you?
If people can just be respectful and realize that you're not entitled. Oh my God, another one that pisses me off when people post that like
Oh,
they're annoyed with an author because they didn't get an arc. And I'm like, you're not
oh, that's
entitled to
crazy.
the arc. Like they don't owe you.
Oh, oh, the book, the
Like people
book
would legit DM
community
authors and
is
be like, I applied
wild.
for this arc and I didn't get it. Why? And I'm like, that is crazy. Why are you DMing the author? But yeah,
Yeah.
it's
So I
a
think
really wild thing.
everyone, like sometimes I just want to shake people
I know.
digitally and say, stop posting this kind of thread. Stop talking like this. Nobody owes. And also, like, I saw one just before we started talking. Someone gave a review. She didn't tag the author.
Hmm.
She just said, and she was nice in the review, but she
Yeah.
said like she didn't enjoy it. And then the author sent her a DM. So I'm torn, right? If an author sends you a DM and they don't comment on the post,
Hmm.
do you necessarily have to screenshot and share it and say, "Oh, see, what authors don't do this, da, or should you just ignore the author or block the author and like just deal with it privately, or do we have to always deal with it publicly? What the author did is wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
what the rule is, don't tag me in a you are entitled to your opinion, and don't tag me in any review below a
Yeah.
certain point,
Yeah.
right? So the person gave it a three, of which I think 3/5 is not a bad review, but I
Hmm.
know that authors don't like that.
Hmm.
So I rarely give that, because I read books that I know that I will enjoy. I
Hmm.
don't go looking for books that are not what I like.
Yeah.
But even though the author was wrong, this culture of screenshotting everything and then saying, oh, why did this person do this? Why did this person
Mm-hmm.
say this? This is
Mm-hmm.
very wrong. And then other people will come under the comment and start dogpiling, and then it will become a whole thing. Then the
Yeah.
whole topic will now trend for 5 days,
Oh my
and
gosh.
everyone then they'll say, oh, you don't need to be rude. I was just sharing. Like, is it necessary to call out a reader or an author like that? I know we have to share for like to warn people, but if there are author spaces and there are reader spaces where you
Mhm.
can share, you already posted it on your page anyway.
Yeah.
Whatever the author says won't make you take down the post.
Yeah.
Do you really need to post it and then other people come under it and say what one author did to them? I
Mm-hmm.
don't know. I'm just torn between like screenshots of
I
I
think
don't
it's
know. I
just
don't
like
know.
there's too many crazy things happening here for me. One, like she wrote the review, I didn't want to say she, whoever the reviewer wrote the review,
Yes.
posted it on
Yes.
their page and did not
Yes.
tag the author.
No, she
So,
didn't.
which
Let me
means
check. She didn't tag the
I don't see, let me see if
I
there's a
think
tag. Oh, I think they
I
did.
don't think they did.
Because I see, like, that thing, that image of like when you tag someone
Oh,
on
I
the
didn't
edge of
notice.
the Instagram place.
Let me see. Can
Now,
you
I don't,
comment on it? No, I can't find it.
wait, hold on. Because I
Oh, it's
think they did
crazy.
tag the author. Like, tagging the author in
Okay.
a critical review
Oh, that's crazy.
is
Okay, this
crazy because
changes
one,
it
it's
changes
like
everything.
authors have beta readers and alpha readers and editors. Those are the people that it's their job to be critical of them and tell them about their criticism. You, as
Oh, but are you sure that's the author's tag?
I don't know who
I see
else
what you are saying.
they would have tagged in
Because
that place
what
because
if she
there's like a
tagged
tag
herself?
thing.
What if she tagged herself? Like the poster tag.
Okay, that would be crazy. I don't think so. But like if you have a critical thing to say, like if you're critical about something in a book, blah blah blah, you're entitled to your opinion. Post it on your Goodreads. If you choose to post it on your Instagram, fine. But you don't get to tag the author in it because you're not their beta reader, you're not their editor, you're
Yes.
not their alpha reader. They're not that is not the relationship that they have with you. You're free to post it, but you
Mhm.
don't have to tag them. That is one. But then when you tag them, you invite this other thing. But I kind of wish the author ignored and just like maybe
Yes.
blocked the
I
person
wish the author
because
ignored.
that was another like not great thing to happen. Like don't DM a reader that left a critical review and then tell them take down the review. You don't get to control what someone posts on their page, but they definitely should not have tagged the author in that. And then
Mm-hmm.
screenshotting it and then posting it on threads, it's like you're wanting to create drama. Like they could have, I wish they had just
Yes.
ignored each other. I wish the author just looked at it and was like, I don't know why this person tagged me in this shit and blocks the person. I wish the person saw the author's DM and
She didn't
just
she didn't tag the author. I just went.
to their
She didn't
page.
tag the person she tagged is herself. I'm telling you, I
Are you
swear. Her
serious?
other page.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's wow. I did not think that was going to be
No,
true.
wait,
But
wait. She tagged so I don't know who this person is. This person a blogger. She tagged a blogger.
well, if she
She
didn't
tagged a
tag the author,
blogger.
then the author definitely should
She
not
didn't
have
tag.
gone
She
into her
didn't.
DMs.
Yeah, she didn't tag the author. She didn't tag herself. Sorry, she tagged a blogger. Maybe that person is her friend or a fellow reviewer.
Yeah.
She tagged the
If they tag
person.
if an author is not tagged like because like for our page, right, we only tag authors in like glowing reviews, like 5-star reviews,
Hmm.
books that we really and we don't even post when we give reviews that we don't maybe if we didn't really enjoy a book or we didn't really connect with the book, like those
I don't.
reviews
We
we
don't
leave
share
on
it on
Goodreads.
Instagram
We
anyway.
don't share
It's
those on
just
Instagram.
Goodreads.
Instagram is where we go to scream about the
Just
books
on
that we love.
Goodreads.
that's what we use our Instagram for.
Yeah.
It's the books that we love that we scream about. I get that that's
Yeah.
not what everyone does, but like the least you can do
Mhm.
is not tag the author in your 3-star review. Don't do that. But
Yeah.
then if you didn't do that
Yes, you
and
could.
then the author just maybe because she wrote their name
Yes.
in the caption or whatever,
Yes.
don't go into the reader's DMs and tell them
Definitely
to
not.
take down the review.
Yeah.
That is inviting drama. And then
Yeah.
don't take a screenshot of what, like, I really need this screenshots and post culture to die. I hate it. I really seriously, because the amount of drama that we've seen on threads that has started because someone, and I'm not gonna lie, I've done it before, but then it's like now I'm just like, this invites a lot of drama that I think is actually not necessary. Like it just creates because then people are going to have their opinions, and then someone is going to be like, "Oh, you don't need to dogpile on the author. I was just sharing information." And it's like, you know what? Don't share the information. That's what group chats are
Yeah.
for. Like, talk to your
Thank
friends
you.
about this
Thank
stuff.
you.
Like,
Every people have, let's not lie, people that form friendships through reading, they have group chat. They
yeah,
have people that they talk to. They
yes,
have people that they share stuff with. So you can say, oh, imagine what this author did. So if you say you want other readers to know, other readers will know because you are telling your friend who is also
yes.
a
Like,
reader.
don't
You're
do a
telling a bunch
PSA.
of people that you also, you're sharing it with your book club. You guys all read. You're
Yeah.
all readers. So the information is spreading.
Mm-hmm.
I know I don't think we have time today to talk about all the drama on threads about book. Like I have had it up to I'm tired.
Dude,
I'm
I
really
feel like
tired. Because
every day.
when threads started, it was just like a place to talk about books and people sharing about books. And
Yeah.
then when threads introduced the thing to hide a spoiler, it was so like what word I even need to go back to it as well, where you're reading a book, you're sharing things about the book, reactions, all of that.
Mm-hmm.
But now I leave threads for a week, 2 weeks, I come back, it's drama. I leave threads for 2 hours, I come back, it's
It's really,
drama.
it's
I leave threads
constant.
for 30 minutes, it's drama. Aren't we tired
I
of like
know. There's
why
always
don't we just want
something.
to
It's
read?
exhausting.
And we all have book clubs for crying out loud. This thing can be a conversation in your book
Like,
club chat.
do you know
Okay,
how many
if you
people
don't have
that
a
you and
book
I
club,
shit talk? Like, not just bookish people, but just in
yes,
life. Like, when I'm just like, can you imagine what just happened?
you know what this
I
person
don't need
said.
to tell
And
this to like the 100 million people that are on threads. That's not their business. This is what, like, talk to your friends. Like, go
mm,
to your group chat with your friends and be like, y'all, this happened. But when people
this
are like,
author did this, that reader did this.
it's
Tell
so
your reader friend about it.
stressful.
If you don't have reader friends, tell your family members about it.
Honestly, like,
I'm
honestly,
telling you,
yeah, at this point, it's
you know
better
the
for you to
way.
scream to the clouds and be like, dear cloud, this is what happened. Because I'm so over the drama. And I think you and I are at this place where it's like we don't even want to know what the drama is. We're just tired of it. It's like, why does
Want
there
to
have to
know who
be
is
drama
at
every
fault.
day? Every day. Like we never have peace.
Ah, and I want peace. We just want to share about books we love,
Yes.
share about authors we love, share about book boyfriends we love, FMCs
Yeah.
we love, talk about news, which book is becoming a movie, which book is becoming a show, not act like random crazy people when the book becomes a show and you don't like the
Oh my God. We
mustache
have to
on the
do an
person.
entire episode about like
Yes,
especially because I've been in fandoms for a long time. Like,
yeah,
but what fandoms have become now? It's crazy. The level of harassment. I'm just
it's too
like,
much.
what the fuck? You guys, can you please be normal about things? Like, can you just like the thing in a normal way? Like, do you have to be unhinged? Like,
Um,
ugh, God. Anyway, we're
it's
saying this to
crazy.
say can we all please just have some peace and not be dramatic about
Yeah,
shit
let's
every single
just
day?
be
Like, let's get
happy.
back to reading because we love books. Let's get back to supporting authors because we want to support the work of like
Mhm.
incredible authors of books that we love. Let's get back to like just enjoying books and then like and I did not expect for the book community to be this dramatic, but
And toxic.
oh my God, it's a daily thing now. Like there's not one single day where something crazy has not happened.
Yeah, and I don't like it because when I joined Threads, like I made friends with a lot of book people.
Hmm.
There's some people that I no longer like follow because till today this is funny to me. I read a book, had an argument with someone about the book, and
Hmm.
the person stopped replying to me. And it was crazy to me because like girl, I don't know you. We don't know each other that like this thing shouldn't be this serious. We're just sharing opinion about a book.
Yeah.
And you can't tell me anything and say something else came up. Nothing else came up. Because
Yeah.
then I see the person talking to other people that I follow. And I'm like, this is crazy.
Yeah. The
It
only one I'm
has
okay
never
with,
happened to
which we've done before, is we saw
yes.
someone shit talking the plated prisoner and we blocked them
Yes.
because that's where I draw the line.
We don't know. We
No,
draw
no,
the line.
we don't tolerate that
We do
shit.
not do, no, no,
It's like
no.
no, 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 no.
Like the plated prisoner is if we had a like a shrine and we had like a temple where we
Yeah,
worship authors, the plated prisoner is in our temple.
yeah.
It's part of like we burn incense every day.
Like honestly, like pray to the altar of Slade and
Oh
Oren. Like I
my
don't play
no,
about the plated prisoner. We do not play. Like I
no,
literally
we
like the
do
person
not.
was like, well, I don't know what the person said. I'm just like, yeah, no. Because I feel like if you hate the plated prisoner, you and I clearly don't have the same taste in books.
I'm
And like
telling you.
there's no reason for it to be on my timeline because that's where we draw the line. But
Oh my
anyway,
gosh,
we hope you've enjoyed
um,
our chaotic first episode.
episode.
We'll
And
try
wait,
to be,
before
yeah,
we go, what
okay.
are you reading next? That is not. What, oh no, what arcs are coming out? This
Okay,
wait, when are we releasing this
this
episode?
is gonna come
What
out
arcs will be out?
after by the time this episode is out, the arcs that I've read that will be out are
Mm,
our Alexander's book, the Thief's Captive, which is a dark mafia
mm,
romance, which is awesome, and we both got the arc for that, and we loved it.
yes.
The second one is a book that I am obsessed in love. I'm making everybody in my life read. Games, A Love Story by Anna Maria
Okay.
Volkova. So fucking good. It is
Okay.
so
I'm so
incredible. It's
excited
coming out
to
on the
read it.
30th of June. So by the time this episode gets out, it would have been out for about a week. Everyone go read
Mhm,
that. The second arc
mhm,
I'm reading, another arc I'm reading that's coming out on 30th of June is The Flame in the Frost by Olivia Boothe. It's a dark romantasy. It's like Nordic romantasy, Nordic lore. So good. It's
mhm,
awesome.
mhm,
30th of June. Another one is The Huntress and the Four Horsemen. It's kind of like a biblical end of days. Like imagine if the book of Revelations in the Bible,
mhm.
but like was a romantasy. I don't know how
This will
else to
make the
describe
this
it.
will make the this will make the clean readers very upset. And is that the white choose one?
Yes, but it is so good. Like the dedication is literally like I can't remember what is the dedication. I want to see if I can find it before like our time runs out. But it is so good. It's coming out on the 1st of July. It's called The Huntress and the
Okay.
Four Horsemen by Darby Briar. So
Mhm,
good. Fucking love it. Everyone go read it. Another book that I have, another arc of mine that's coming out on the 2nd of July is called Burn by Nia Myst. It's a stalker
okay.
romance. I haven't started that one
Okay.
yet. I'm gonna start it today. But yeah, these are all the books that are gonna be out by the time this episode is here. Oh yeah, the dedication for the Huntress and the Four Horsemen. To those whose
Yes.
heart cannot settle on one man and one man alone, book boyfriend or otherwise, sometimes love has no limits, and I choose to believe that's just as God intended. I
I
love it.
love it.
I know.
we we should post that on
I
Pearl and
know.
Honey
Yeah,
page.
I
We
think
should
maybe it's gonna
definitely.
be, I'm definitely adding it to like when I do a review for the book, I'm definitely gonna add it as part
Okay.
of like the graphics and stuff. But yeah,
Okay.
these are all the books that are
Um,
coming out in the next few days.
I don't have any arcs coming out in June.
Hmm.
Next, all the arcs I have, the next their release dates are all in August, and
Yeah.
we'll talk about it in our next episode. But
Okay.
the next book I am reading is not an arc. I wanted to
Hmm.
start an arc, but no, I want to read two books that I've been saving. The Sarah Kate one.
Yeah. Oh, the rule of
Okay, I think
three.
the Rule of Three
Yeah.
and the Rule of Three and the Rule of Three and which book did I want to read with the Rule of Three? There's
Wait, there was
another book
another
I
book I
wanted
can't
to read.
remember.
Yes, you see, we have this. Well, I have this problem every month choosing, or every week, every
Hmm.
day choosing my next book. Okay, so
Yeah.
I got this wasn't part of what I should read, but I got this book called Curvy Girl Summer by
Hmm.
Danielle Allen.
Hmm.
I am going to read The Rule of Three, but I was going to read some other books in the series of some arcs I read from NetGalley, The Eyes of the Unholy by
Hmm.
Evie James,
Hmm.
or um, The Ruler by
Hmm.
Penelope Sky.
Hmm.
But then I just got this book called The Cover Girl Summer by
Yeah.
Danielle Allen. So I'm deciding that I should read The Rule of Three and Cover Girl Summer. But I also want to read 7 Days in June by Tia Williams.
I know.
Decisions. So, but let me focus. I will read The Rule of Three and Cover Girl Summer. And one of the books in the series of the acts I read. So the two acts I read are books that like are already out, but they were re-releasing them.
Yeah.
I got a bunch of those in NetGalley.
Hmm.
The Evie James one and Penelope Sky one,
Hmm.
they are both out, but I think they were doing like a re-release or something.
Yeah.
So The Ruler is the book one. I read the book two. So I want to read The Ruler, and then The Eyes of the Unholy too is part of the. I read Eyes on Me
Hmm.
by what's her name?
Everything.
Yes. So Rule of Three, Cover Girl Summer,
Hmm.
and Dash. Oh my God! I want to read Devious Touch by
Oh,
Rhea Harp.
oh my God,
You
yeah, you have
asked me
to
to
read
read.
that. Yes, you have to read that.
Okay,
I read that as an arc and it was so good. I really enjoyed it. You should definitely read it.
okay.
Yeah.
So the
So
Rule of Three,
by Sarah
Cover Girl
Kate.
Summer
Uh-huh.
by Danielle Allen,
Hmm.
and Devious Touch by Rhea Harp.
Okay.
Wish me
So,
luck.
well, good luck. Happy reading. We hope you
Thank you.
enjoyed our first chaotic session.
Yeah.
Um, anyway, look forward to our next episode and many, many more episodes and all the many, many, many exciting things that we have
Yeah.
planned.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Goodbye.
bye.
This is The Happily Ever After Place, a romance podcast brought to you by Pearl and Honey Book Club. This is a Pearl and Honey media production.